Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 333 News. I'm news anchor Wario, and in today's episode, we're going to be doing our full and detailed forecast of Winter Storm Ember. We're currently tracking Winter Storm Ember, expected to peak as a Category 1 nor'easter, so we're going to be basically going straight into the meteorology studio with Donkey Kong so we can get this full detailed forecast out for you guys and help you prepare for the storm and let you know what to expect for snow totals, wind gusts, and general conditions overall. And I have another note at the end, but we're going to get to the important stuff first. Over to you, Donkey Kong. Alright then, welcome to the Meteorology Studio. I'm Donkey Kong, your meteorologist, and today we're going to be doing some meteorology in the Meteorology Studio. We're going to be tracking Winter Storm Ember, and we're going to be doing a full detailed forecast, just as Wario said. Now, I did mention that we are going to be doing this, so yeah, we're going to be doing this. A full detailed forecast. But first, let's get over your current conditions here, because that's also going to be pretty important. So, right now, it is currently 36 degrees, cloudy skies. Precipitation may be starting to form in the west. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that. We may have some light rain and snow starting tonight if you're in the western part of southern New England. But other than that, just cloudy skies for right now. Alright, let's get started with the map and radar screen. Alright, so, let's start out here with our 24-hour future radar, and let me actually move over to the side here. That way you can actually see the dang thing. So here's the 24-hour future radar loop, and what you're able to notice is on the immediate coast and some coastal regions of southeastern New England, it is going to be starting as rain and mixing. You are going to have a few mixing issues there, so that is going to hinder snowfall totals, as we are going to see later on. But eventually, you will see it does switch over to all snow, and that's how it's going to end. So everybody's going to get in on some snow here, but the highest snow totals are going to be further inland and not immediately at the coast, because at the coast, we're going to be starting with rain and mixing issues. So yeah, that's what we're looking to expect for the precipitation of the storm. Now, let's get into the snow totals of the storm. Okay, there, we switched that. So you can use the snowfall total key to the left. Basically, the blues is going to be anything up to 1 inch of snow. Green will be anything up to 3 inches of snow, from 1 to 3 inches of snow. Yellow is going to be 3 to 6 inches of snow, and orange, which is the bullseye zone, is going to be 6 to 12 inches of snow. And what you're going to be able to note there is bullseyes are going to be more in centralized southern New England locations, and also some portions of New York as well are going to have that bullseye zone of 6 to 12. Probably only going up to 9 or 10 inches at maximum, but that's where the bullseye zones are going to be. And there is a very widespread area of expected snowfall, so yeah, that's going to be all in blue. But you are going to notice on the immediate coast, you're really going to be struggling to get higher than 3 inches of snowfall. So yeah. But as you get further inland, you're going to notice the totals increase, so I'll let you observe that for yourself. You'll be able to see where exactly is getting what amount of snowfall, generally, because, well, it's not exactly precise, but it's a very, very good estimate of what you can expect here. And, of course, the islands are going to be struggling to see any amount of snowfall as well, because those are going to also be dealing with mixing issues pretty much almost the entire time, so if anything, you'll just get a trace amount on Long Island and the Massachusetts Islands. Alright, next up, let's take a look at our wind gust forecast. So if we switch the map again, you can now use the wind gust forecast meter on the left in order to see what the wind gust forecast is. But if you don't understand what that means, the very light orange is going to be anywhere above 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and the medium orange is going to be anywhere above 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And if you can tell, on Cape Cod, there is a very, very small spot of a darker orange, and that's going to be 50-plus-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So yeah, there's a large general spot of where the storm is hitting where you can expect up to 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts or above 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. 30-plus-mile-an-hour wind gusts is what I meant to say. But anywhere above that is going to be really, really exclusive to the coast. So some areas of Long Island are going to be seeing 40-plus-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and so very exclusive areas of coastal Massachusetts and the islands are going to be seeing 40-plus-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well. And I already mentioned that very, very tiny dot on Cape Cod that could be seeing up to 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well. So just watch out for that, but we're not expecting wind to be too big of a deal here. So yeah, that's your wind gust forecast, and let's get to the threat levels. Alright, there are your threat levels. So first of all, the snow threat level, that's going to be a level 2. We're expecting some snowfall in most regions, but it's not going to be an extreme amount, so yeah, do be mindful of the snow, because that can hinder travel. So be careful with that, but other than that, snow is not terribly big of a deal. So yeah, the snowfall amounts are probably going to be limited, so snow is going to be only a level 2 threat. Alright, next up, the wind threat, also a level 2, because wind gusts are going to be pretty tame for this storm. And yeah, just like that, that also has coastal flooding at pretty much a non-threat at all, so that is level 0. No coastal flooding threats whatsoever, except for maybe in New Jersey, but yeah, there's really no threat of coastal flooding here. Alright, so yeah, I think that is it. That is all we've got here. So yeah, not a whole lot of threats with this storm, just, a minor snow threat, a minor wind threat, and no coastal flooding threat, basically. So yeah, that's gonna do it for that section, and if I can just get the 7-day forecast to come up on the teleprompter here. Wario, can you fix that for me, please? Yeah, Donkey Kong, just give me a second. Alright, I'll just consult with Wario for a sec. Alright, now I'm ready to move to the 7-day forecast. Alright, so there's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, on a Sunday, we're looking at rain/snow. It's going to start out as rain in the immediate coast, but most areas are going to be getting snow pretty much the whole time, so we're going to label that as snow. And yeah, it will transfer over to snow pretty much everywhere later on in the day. And we're going to be looking at a high of 38 degrees. So yeah, that's tomorrow. That's where we got the main event going here. Next up, we have Monday. Sunny skies, 36 degrees. So a very nice day to observe any aftermath of the storm and observe how much snow fell, although the sun's probably going to start melting the snow. So yeah, maybe not the best, but still, very sunny day and 36 degrees. So a sign of it being cold, not a very bad day. Alright. Then on Tuesday, we're going to have cloudy skies, 39 degrees. So it warms up a little bit, but it also clouds up. And we're going to get into why that is when we get to Wednesday here, if I turn around. Wednesday, we're going to be looking at another massive storm system that's going to be impacting much further west with snow. But because it's huge, it's also going to be bringing impacts locally. So we're going to be looking at a large amount of rain in the morning hours, also with a large amount of wind. Currently, the forecast is saying around 30-mile-an-hour winds sustained. Not gusts, sustained. So, yeah. And we have a high of 55 degrees because that's going to be bringing a lot of warm air up from the south. Alright. Then on Thursday, we're going to be having mostly sunny skies, 45 degrees. The cold front's going to be able to make its way through once that storm system moves out. So, it'll cool back down after that. Then on Friday, we have partly cloudy skies, 45 degrees, yet again. So, yeah. And then next Saturday, to finish off the 7-day forecast, we're going to be looking at some showers with 49 degrees. So, yeah. We're going to be going into that next storm system on Tuesday because there are more storm systems on the way. Not just the one that we're looking at right now. So, yeah, stay tuned for another forecast of this next system. It will not be a snow event because the air is going to be moving up from the south, but it is going to be a major storm system, so we're also going to be covering that later on. Anyways, that's going to do it for your 7-day forecast and the forecast for Winter Storm Ember. We're going to take it back to Wario at the news desk. Back to you, Wario. Alright, thank you, Donkey Kong. So, that is your full and detailed forecast for the upcoming winter storm tomorrow. I hope everyone is prepared. We're not expecting some very severe impacts from this, but it is going to be a decent amount of snowfall, so, be prepared for travel disruption and try to stay home if you can, because traveling is going to be an issue with active snowfall going on. Because, well, the roads are going to be slick and everything, so it's going to cause problems on the roads. And just one more message. We still haven't finished our Christmas special yet, and we're probably going to have to get that out late next week because we're really focused on these winter storm systems right now, since a lot of activity is flaring up for winter storm season. In any case, that's going to do it for tonight's episode. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm your news anchor Wario, and I hope to see you in the next episode of 333 News. Wario, out.